Story time. Story
So
time.
I've got
Jesse.
you today for your 2018 film Stirring.
Yeah, if I was smart, I would have brought up the DVDs and Blu-rays so I could be like, here they are, but y'all just have to pretend like they're in my hand.
Well, I got a couple good screenshots of it.
Okay, good.
So apparently, when I looked this up on YouTube, it has a bigger name.
Oh, Mrs. Claus.
It's like the stirring something of, I don't know, what was it?
Oh, that might be a different movie. There's another movie called Stirring, but the distributors changed the movie to be called Mrs. Claus, and then GameSpot shared our trailer, and then we got almost like 1 million views in like one day. That was pretty awesome. So the original title or the title Mrs. Claus is actually a little bit popular. I don't know how popular, but it's a little bit known.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, I really like it. I like seeing the movie with a crowd because I love making fun of it, Mystery Science Theater 1000 with people, because it's one of the perfect movies to just sort of like drink, have some smokes, don't take it too seriously, and
Yeah.
just make fun of.
It was a fun movie. I mean, it's obviously playing off of a whole bunch of different old, slasher flicks, kind of, playing around with everything that they've had before in there.
Yeah, the director was a huge fan of Black Christmas, so he wanted to do sort of like his own throwback to Black Christmas.
I kind of liked the whole, all right, literally one of my notes was essential sorority betches.
Uh, you got all the the stereotypical sorority bitches around.
And I
Sorry,
totally was
actresses.
forgetting names right off the bat. So a lot of these were like, you know, I think Kyle, slave boy, idiot boyfriend.
Yeah, that's played by Brian Ban. Sorry. God, I suck at names right now. I used to know all their names, but it's been so long. I want to say, God damn it. Let me go to IMDb so I don't fuck him up. It's Brennigan, Brian Brennigan, something like that. God dang it.
I
I
kept
am.
hearing Kayla the whole time because I think the main chick was Kayla or something, or like her side friend.
Oh, Billy Brannigan. How did I screw up his name? I worked with him like twice, and both times I ended up living with him. And each time, that dude is the funniest guy in real life. He makes me laugh so goddamn much. Him and Drew Shotwell, who played the stoner as Jake, and half of Jake's lines were just improv, and he also helped me out with the boom mic half the time.
That's
That dude's
awesome.
yeah, like we were a really like close group whenever we shot that. We all lived in the same house for 16 days. We all got bloody together. We all got drunk together and we all just had a bunch of laughs together.
That's awesome, man. Do you guys have plans to do like another film?
No, not. I mean, I would, if we could get in our budget, I would love to bring a bunch of them back for my film. But
Yeah.
sadly, the film that I'm doing is mostly women, so it doesn't make too much sense. And they're not of age of the women that we're shooting. Like the people we're shooting are like in their 40s, mid 40s. So it's one of those where it's like these people are all grown up, but they had childhood trauma that's still affecting their lives today.
Okay.
So it wouldn't make too much sense to see Billy play a 45-year-old.
Yeah. Um,
Sadly.
so what did you technically do for this
Oh my
movie?
God, like everything. Like I helped direct a few scenes. I shot it. I did the shot list. I edited it. I lit it. I did sound. I produced it. Like my yeah, like I'm literally there's just two producers on it, me and the director, and we both did literally everything. I did everything
Who
except for
funded
write
this
it.
film? I gotta ask. Was this like, what do they call it? Crowd-funded kind of
Yes, yes,
thing?
yes. It was crowdfunded. It was only a budget of $10,000, which might sound like a lot. I don't know, but whenever you start making movies, $10,000 is absolutely nothing. Like you hire a special effects artist, they're like $5,000. You get a location, that's like $3,000, and then you're
Yeah.
lucky to have enough for food. So yeah, like it was done off a really small budget, but I feel like we made it work. The most important part was the gore, and we wanted to do all physical gore, nothing digital. And while it's not like the greatest in the world, I feel like we still pulled it off, and we made it to. The director wanted to keep on shots a bit longer than I would have, so but I still feel like it ends up being an okay mix.
That's all right. It was definitely very fun. Lots of goofiness and kind of lots of little sorority kind of horror throwback stuff, and I liked just how goofy some of the characters end up coming off as being. Mhm.
Yeah, I think a lot of that is everybody got along really well for the most part. There was like one or two people who didn't get along with anybody, but like for the most part, like people bounced off each other. I felt really well. And yeah, I hold this movie pretty special or dear to my heart because of just oh man, the memories I have of it. The long nights. The long nights. Oh god.
How long ago? I mean, this was obviously done in 2018, but like, did you guys plan this for like 2 years or something?
I feel like the director planned it for maybe a year, maybe 6 months before we finally got. It was really quick. Like the film I'm currently doing, we're already in like the fifth year of pre-production. So
Wow.
my film's taking forever. But I think I'm like the rare. My film's like the rare film where it takes forever because I'm just a tiny bit lazy, but also we're trying to do it right. We're trying to not to rush anything.
That makes
But
sense.
this film was done really quickly, and I was a little shocked also with how quickly it was from like, hey, I got this idea to okay, we're filming in like 2 months. I'm like, what? Oh God, I got
Okay.
all right. I guess I
Uh,
got to prepare everything.
Honestly, I have to give you credit. The sound was really well used in that movie.
That's the
Uh,
one thing I can't stand about indie films is when they have bad sound. If you have bad sound, you could have horrible video, and if the sound's okay, you'll get a pass. But if you have bad sound, the whole entire movie's ruined.
yeah. I even have goofy stuff with my videos where I'll get lazy and I'll be like, you know what, the opening is going to be super loud and the rest of it's fine, whatever. I don't even care.
Uh,
But
yeah, I, I
yeah.
I understand that feeling. Like at least YouTube, you can you can be lazy because there's a lot of my videos. I do the bare minimum of laziness. I don't move my camera. I just place it in one single
Uh,
spot. Even my skits, I don't move it.
my old videos, I almost look at right now and I'm like, how did I even make these with the amount of like grainy, terrible like video I had going and everything?
Oh
Mm.
yeah, it's always fun to look at your old videos. Oh man, speaking of which, yeah, I've been making shitty films since I was like in middle school. So, oh shit, if you go far back, you'll see some turds for sure.
I I'll have to look back and see. Is there any
No,
other titles that you're proud of that you've made?
I mean, for other, I directed a film that I'm really proud of called Stock and Miss Barlow. That was the first real film I'd say I made.
I'm
That
sorry,
I
it was called.
Stalking Miss Barlow. It's
Okay,
on YouTube for free if you just look
okay.
up Stalking Miss Barlow. I wrote and directed that, shot it, edited it, did literally everything on that. But
So
that
that
was
is
really fun.
full Derek Huey. That is all you.
Yeah, so I mean, you'll be able to tell right away because of the humor. Like, I can't do just straight horror. I need to add like something funny in there or something that makes people laugh.
I'm gonna be. It's hard for me to stay serious for 15 minutes.
Yeah,
Just to
yeah,
keep
exactly.
together.
I mean, it's so weird being on set and everybody's listening to you like you got all your shit together when really you're just winging it.
Oh
At least
yeah.
that's what I do. I'm
None of
like,
us know what we're doing. I mean, I
they're like, "What do you want to do for this scene?" And I'm just like, "Huh?" And then I gotta
have
make
no
up something.
idea.
Yeah, but if
But
I say that, nobody will trust you. And it's like, you can trust me. You really can. But you're here anyway and you're filming. So now you have no choice. One thing we like doing is we get all our actors from out of town. That way they can't leave. If it ends
yeah,
up being a shit show by
just to
day,
make sure
like,
everybody was in a different spot.
yeah,
Okay.
like by day 10, you don't just leave and have half your movie. You're like, oh no, what the hell do I do?
Was this like somebody's house?
It was an Airbnb, and there's a funny story. That beginning kill, we did not wrap the bedding in any plastic sheet whatsoever, so we fucked that bedding up with fake blood. So what we ended up doing was just flipping the mattress. And I bet you later on somebody flipped that mattress in the future and was like, "Oh my god, what
What
the
happened here?
yeah.
Jeez.
Oh
Is there a
shit."
murder in this place, man?
Yeah, that was not the like we outlined the floor in fake blood, and you saw how at least I'd imagine you saw how much fake blood was going everywhere,
Oh
and
yeah.
that was a fun day.
Sure, you guys had to spend money on a giant thing of fake blood.
Yeah,
Just
yeah, that was a pretty fun
blasting
day.
it around and everything.
Nobody knew how to do the effect. They had a fake torso, but I'm like, dude, we need like a hand sticking out the shirt waving around. Otherwise, the effect it won't sell. So then we had Billy Brannigan sit on top and start stabbing it. And I swear to God, there's so many times in that take where I see the knife almost stab the actress in the arm, which is played by Kaylee Williams. And I'm like, oh my God, that's horrible. And Kaylee Williams, she's an awesome actress. She was also in another movie I did called Teacher Shortage, and she was also in a film called Model Hunger, which is a pretty damn fun one.
Okay.
There was a lot of people in that. There's actually one guy who's an extra at the beginning called Bradley Smith, and he's in God, I forgot what it's called. It's that little kid who opens up eggs for Christmas or for like whatever, and he's like, "Oh my God, there's eggs!" The mystery egg kid. Oh God, Ryan's World. He plays Panda. He plays Combo Panda in Ryan's World, but he got his start as Jackass number one, extra and stirring.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I thought that was a little fun thing that he did later on. I'm like, holy crap, you actually became like somewhat famous. Well, actually, I guess he is famous because that's Ryan's World is everywhere. Yeah, that was shocking. But yeah, I mean, congratulations for him. That's pretty like that's what everybody wants. They want a gig that they can always come back to and do, and it's awesome to see somebody actually got that from a film that we did.
Yeah.
Too bad we didn't give him a bigger role.
One more note I had on here that I wanted to note. I thought it was hilarious that you guys did a horror podcast in this movie
Uh,
because Halloween 2018 literally would have dropped the amount, same year, everything. And of course, Halloween ends up having the horror podcast crap. And I was just sitting there like, okay, this is so straight out of Halloween ends.
no, we shot whenever we shot at Halloween, the whole trilogy. We had no clue that was coming,
I
so
know
that
that
was
was
great
way
fun.
before,
I the fun part is I know when we had a showing of this Halloween, the first Halloween that came out 2018 was playing in theaters. So we went to the showing and then afterwards we went and saw Halloween and we were like, "Hey,
Probably
that's
like, oh, okay, we use the same idea.
why couldn't we get out there like Halloween did? Damn it!" But we did win best film of the festival,
That's
so that was
awesome.
awesome. But the other films were really bad, so maybe it's not that awesome. I mean, in comparison, like if there was better films, I'd be like, yeah, we won. But all the other films, like the sound was bad. I mean, I'm not saying our films are great, but I I kind of know, like, you can kind of tell the different levels of professionalism or experience that was made with every film you see. So compared to a Hollywood film, our film is way down here. But to compare to other films in the same budget, I feel like it rises a little bit above it.
I mean, it was much better than some other low budget films I've seen put together on YouTube, you know.
I, I don't know if you noticed, but we had two actresses who used to play in 80s movies. We had Aline Udy, who was in My Bloody Valentine, the original, the lady who got her head stuck in the pole that goes through her mouth and blood
Oh,
coming out.
yeah.
And then Brink Stevens, who was the first kill, I believe, in Sleepaway Slumber. Fuck, what is it?
Sleepaway Camp.
No, it's not Sleepaway Camp. Slumber Party Massacre. I think that with the driller killer,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
she was the first death who was in the locker room being chased, and then she had to wipe up her blood quickly before the killer spots it, but he spots it anyway, so she gets the old driller kill. I am working with a few actresses in our movie from this. The dildo girl and the girl who shoves the dildo in the other girl's mouth. So I am working with them again. They're always great to work with.
So, what is this new film about?
It's called My Girlfriend the Serial Killer, and it's about these. It's about a group of. It's sort of. It's hard to say. Like, I wanted to make it as stereotypical as possible, but then turn every stereotype around eventually throughout the story. So you think the story's gonna go one way, and then I always like fucking with the audience. So I like being like, "Oh, you think it's gonna go this way? Well, it's not." And then we turn it on its head. It's about a group of friends getting back together after a tragedy that befell upon them when they were way younger as a way to move on with their life. But apparently, some people just can't move on with their lives.
Okay.
And a guy breaks out of the insane asylum and goes on a rampage against them.
Interesting.
But
That'd be fun, actually.
yeah, so there's a lot of twists and turns. Like, uh, I shouldn't spoil it, but I mean, I guess it's gonna be in the trailer. The person that you think is the killer is gonna be killed like halfway in the middle of the film. So then the killer switches, and well,
So we're
there's
pulling a Terrifier.
oh, are we?
You
Did
know
they
what I
do that? How
mean?
dare they? Oh, maybe. God damn it! Now
The
I got to
main
rewrite
character just
everything.
gets sliced in the middle of the movie, and you're
Oh
like,
no, I
where
meant
is
the
this
main killer.
going?
The main killer is not the killer, is not going to be the killer that you think is the main killer.
Okay, all right, all
So
right.
something like that. So it's all leading up to the guy who escaped, but it ends up being the girlfriend, the serial killer. Dun dun dun. Hence the name.
So we're
I
going
don't.
kind of screen a little bit.
I guess I don't know. I wasn't really. What I was thinking of is Lucio Fulci's Cat in the Brain.
Ah,
I don't know if you've ever seen that, but it's a really fun Italian film where you think that this guy is killing everybody, but he's actually not. So I sort of stole it from that, but Quentin Tarantino steals stuff all the time. Not saying I'm even close to Quentin.
it's
Not
okay.
saying that.
Everybody's got something where they got the idea from something of
But I always like the idea, so I use the
inspiration.
elements of it, and then yeah, homage, inspiration. I use that as inspiration and created a whole narrative around it.
But this was a lot of fun to watch. This was an interesting little flick you guys got going here. Is there anybody else on there that you were like having a lot of fun working with or anybody?
Ryan Poole, the guy who had the makeout scene, I guess that dude's funny as shit. Like him, Billy, and Drew, they were all funny as shit. Uh, I really enjoyed working with Mel and Kaylee at the beginning of the film. Honestly, they were all really fun. And I know the director. He made a new movie. Sadly, I didn't shoot it, but it's one that should be pretty fun. I'm pretty excited to watch it. I think it's called Lake Hollow,
Okay.
and that one should be people should look out for. I really liked the Heather Bounds, the girl who got her eye stabbed out. She was really fun to work with. She does a lot of theater stuff and singing stuff. Uh, I there's only one actress we didn't get along with, but I don't know. Like she was such a bitch because we'd be shooting, and I don't know why she had a problem with me, but it's like things need to be quiet on set. So she'd take her cup and just start fucking tapping her fingernails on it like that, and I'm just like, "What are you doing? Like, are you purposely trying to ruin the sound? Like, there's no reason you'd be doing that other than just to mess with me." And then she's always like, "You got to get my good side." I'm like, "This is like cinematography. Like, there's rules to it. I can't just get this side every single fucking frame."
Yeah.
But then again, I can't talk to people normally, so maybe that might be the problem since I explain things very bluntly. So maybe I might have started it.
I'll make fun of myself more than I'll make fun of anybody else anyway, so I
Right?
just
That's what
whatever.
I feel like.
If I say something wrong, I'll just tell somebody, look, just say the same thing wrong to me, then I don't care.
Yeah, like I'm the biggest idiot in the world, so like
I'm
my
not gonna
opinion
sit
should
there and
hold
like,
no weight.
you know, I'll be like, yeah, I was wrong. I don't care.
But don't
Whatever.
admit to it. I was
Don't
right,
mean
damn it.
anything by
I
it.
was right and I'll be right again.
So.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. It was a lot of work. Like in hindsight, it didn't feel that bad, but it was honestly a shit ton of work because we'd shoot that night and then I'd go back to the room and I just edit all night also. So I was practically like when the film was done shooting, I was practically 70% done with the edit. It was insane.
I mean, yeah, they probably sent you home and they were like a
Oh,
week
I lived
to
there with
finish.
everybody. No, like they didn't tell me that. It was just I just figured it would be easier to do in case I forgot any angle or forgot anything. I
Okay.
just was like, oh, I'm just gonna edit while shooting. So I pretty much no lifed it. After we shot, I just get really high and then just start editing all night. And this was in Texas where weed was illegal as shit.
Yeah,
So
too.
so you
Mm.
always get afraid going in the backyard, like, oh God, hopefully none of the neighbors calls the cops. Oh, I actually lost a car on that set. I didn't lose a car. Some drunk driver smashed into my car parked outside the house, like
What?
in the middle of the night. Yeah. And we
Ah.
had to call the cops. They had to come over. They never found anybody who did it, even though they probably fucked their car up. Yeah, my car was completely totaled, and then I had to get a new car after that.
Oh man, that's a total not fun situation during
Yeah, I
that.
actually forgot about that.
I hope you had a rental to get home.
Uh, no, no, no. I got home, but I think the director drove me home.
Oh, that was sweet of him.
Yeah, I remember we had to get a bunch of Christmas props from everybody, and somebody
Yeah.
got really mad at us because we didn't return the Christmas props the day they wanted it, because it was the day right after filming, and we were just like we were just ass tired from working
Yeah, you're
16
dead
days.
tired from the
Yeah,
whole
it's like,
thing.
can we just do this another day? No, we need it today. Well, we can't move. Like, none of us can move. Our muscles are completely in shock. We can't move at all.
They're like, we'll pay you a late fee.
Yeah, well, they donated it, so really we should have. But God, well, I mean, honestly, it was in the middle of July. They could have waited a day. They didn't need their goddamn Christmas decorations.
Yeah. What the heck do they need them for?
But I mean, we labeled everything properly, so it was so easy to give everything back to everybody, and everybody got their stuff back. So, in the end, it wasn't a big deal. But I don't know. Some people like making mountains out of molehills. You know how it is. People love
Yeah.
to find a reason to biatch.
Mm-mm.
That's people for you.
Yeah, man. Uh, but it's impressive to see you put this all together, man. I would love to see more of it. I don't know when you're making your next film or anything, but I know you've already got one in the works.
Yeah, I can send you a few clips if you just want to view it yourself and not share them. But I can also send you my first film. But just a warning, it's not as bloody because we didn't hire somebody to do the gore. So that's my only regret with my first film, is that there's not a lot of gore in it that would have been awesome to have.
That's all right.
Uh,
This is a lot of fun to check out. So is there any official link to this other than the one on your page?
so it might still be on Tubi. It might still be on Fandango at Home under the name Mrs. Claus. But the whole thing is, the people who distributed it, they do not have the rights anymore. The rights are back to us, the filmmakers. But
Back. Sorry
yeah.
for the technical difficulties here. But I am back here with Derek Huey, and you were telling us that this was available on YouTube, which we've got in the description link, and we've got apparently it's out on Tubi, as you were saying, under a different name.
Yeah, it's under Mrs. Claus, which actually, when that was released, when the trailer was released, I don't know if you caught this last time, but GameSpot shared it and it got like almost 1 million views. And then the distributor no longer has the rights to it, yet it's still on Tubi under them. So, so don't watch it on Tubi. Watch the link for free under the YouTube link, but don't search for Mrs. Claus on YouTube, because then you get the edited version with no gore at all. And the best part about this film is the excessive gore.
So we will make sure we do the YouTube link first. Uh,
Yeah, that's under my personal stuff. My That's my personal link that I dropped down for the director whenever we first edited it. So yeah, I hate saying the word edited it. It sounds so weird. It's so many, but yeah, uh, it was a fun experience, and I'm glad you got to watch it
yeah, man, it was a real cool one, and I'm glad I got to watch the unedited version. But
with extra dildos. No, not it's just one dildo in both versions, but it has extra dildo scenes, should I say. 2 seconds of more dildo, all uncut for you.
They're terribly hilarious. I love it. Uh, well, it has been awesome, man. This whole stirring thing has been real cool to look at and everything, you know.
Yeah, I can't wait till you can watch my next movie. That one I'm really excited for that I'm working on because this one's actually written and directed by me and my wife, and we have pretty fucked up ideas of comedy because we keep throwing back ideas and we're like, you know what would be funny if this guy's arms ripped off and his legs ripped off and then he was dragged by his head. And then it's like that's not really funny, but so I don't know why we always say, you know what would be funny. And that's usually how we come up with most of our kills.
Well, do you guys have a title for this new flick that you're gonna do?
Yeah, it's called My Girlfriend the Serial Killer. We talked about it a little bit earlier, but that was like a week ago. So, my memory span is only 1 day long. It's like a gnat, so that's already fleeting. What we talked about last time. So I'm trying not to repeat myself too much, but I bet it's going to be like Groundhog's Day, where it's the exact same questions being answered the exact same way.
Okay, that'll be fun. Um, or will we be able to find it on the same channel as this one?
No, this one will be it'll actually we'll distribute it and then we'll do a festival run. So we're actually gonna try and keep it low key until the distributor picks it up, and then it'll probably be thrown on Tubi or one of those things.
Cool.
Yeah, I can send you a few scenes if you want to see a few parts of it for fun. But it's you can't show it to anybody. That includes y'all who are watching. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, kids. You don't get the exclusive just yet, but
But if you join our Discord, I have shared some of the links though to these. So you can always join my Discord.
we'll have to drop a link to your Discord down there in there. Have that in the description for you.
Yeah, hey, you should join us sometimes. We do Trash King live in our Discord, and we have people who jump in and they're able to talk. It's gonna start on this Friday's one, but we're gonna keep doing that from now on. And it was really fun having like people chime in and people send stuff while we're recording live.
That's
It
cool.
was a blast. I really enjoyed it.
I know I've sent you some goofy ass stuff, but it's always seems completely out of nowhere, and you're like, "What the heck is that?" Oh, goofiness, but uh,
Well, goofy is what I'm good at. That's why whenever you see my movie, it's going to be a straight up comedy horror because I cannot do just straight up horror without comedy. I feel like
you
the
gotta have
comedy,
something
it
in there.
eases you in, it makes you want to stay. And then whenever the shit hits the fan, it makes it even more intense. Because I don't know about you, but usually the person I feel the most bad about in a movie is the guy who makes me laugh the most. And then whenever they die, it's like, no,
You're
not
like, "Come on, man, he's the
not
best
him.
character."
Yeah. So I
It's like
try
when
to do that in
Stu
this
dies
film.
in Scream. We're all like, "What? No way!"
Are you excited for the new Scream, even though all the controversy and stuff?
Oh, that's gonna be an interesting one. Uh,
Oh no. Hold up, my stuff messed up.
you're still okay over here, but
Oh no, my volume's not working. Oh no, everything done messed up. Oh, is this
right
it?
now you're
I,
okay still.
I fixed it. Did I? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I fudged up everything. I clicked something. I don't know what I clicked, but all the audio went to shit. And I'm like, no, what did I do?
It's all right. Um, well, any last words on this movie itself that you'd like to present?
Man, you mean Stirring or the one I'm working on?
The one that, well, both. Any last words on Stirring, and then want to give us any preview for what's to come?
I just can't believe Stirring was almost I think we almost shot it 10 years ago now. Like that is insane to me to think about that it's been 10 damn years since we did that film.
Yeah.
That is so long. But like if you enjoy Stirring, check out Teacher Shortage. The director and writer, he made it into a gay slasher, which you don't see much of. So if you're into the LGBTQ community and you want to see movies that are based around that community, I say check it out. It's a really fun one. And it was so weird because I'm just like filming dudes make out, and they're like, as a straight guy, does this make you feel like, like grossed out? And I'm like, dude, I don't give a shit. Like, I don't care.
Let it be everywhere. Who cares?
Yeah, my buddy was like, because he was helping me film it. But I'm like, dude, like, quit being so suburban. That's
You're
the 20th century. Come on, get along with it.
like, who cares?
Yeah, right. Like, what did you think the movie was about when we sent you the script? But My Girlfriend the Serial Killer, I am so damn excited about it. We upped the gore by just so goddamn. It's gonna be gory, bloody, disgusting. We have all the squishy sounds and all the like. There's the two scenes we shot so far. We have a nice like neck being slit open, blood flying everywhere all over the table, and then we have somebody getting their head beat in with a cane. And it's just
Dang.
disgusting and amazing, and I love it. I gotta show you the scene though. It's a 1950 scene, and it's really fucking fun. And if you want, you can actually play it at the end if you want of this. If you want, of course, because that one's made public already. Just
Okay.
show people a little taste of the film. It's supposed to be a film within the film, so it's like this 1950s thing. You just got to ignore the whole first minute because that's just establishing shit, which, like that, it's just a temporary placeholder, but then it starts 1 minute in. So make sure you don't use any of that boring shit at the beginning.
All right.
And that's,
I definitely will.
yeah, I think that's all I have to say.
All right, bud. Well, thank you for coming and thank you for telling me everything here. This has been awesome.
Hey, thanks for talking about it, man. Sometimes independent filmmakers they don't get to talk about their work, and usually, I'm not one to really. I don't really like talking about my work too much, but sometimes it's fun, and this time it's been fun.
Well, I hope you had fun, man. It's always fun talking to you. So definitely thank you for coming, man.
Hey,
And thank you
thanks.
for your time.
I didn't mean to speak over you. It's a bad habit on Zoom, man. Anytime I think somebody's done, so I'm like, oh, and then they still talk, and I'm like, oh no, I'm the biggest jerk in the world.